Oh, they function here. All
Yeah, you all do pretty active.
Ronnie's probably one of the younger.
Go now. It's live.
He's only like 58.
Yeah,
Mr. Murray walks in.
yeah, I know. Thank you, man.
I know my brother Fred was in the villages this last weekend because a lot of his friends in St. Louis area had bought houses.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to get out of Ferguson and all that. So they walked down. They, I mean, they actually sold it. So they had Fred for the weekend, a whole bunch of them get together and play golf. Because his trip
Well, hurry.
to go on to Illinois, I hear we're live already. Hi, everybody. And his group, yeah, they're all from the night before. That's all they all know.
Oh, okay. You know, the Islanders were gonna go out there and cancel. That was an Indiana Golf Association. There was like 30-some guys for that.
These are all from the local night before.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first meeting in February. Roll call, please.
Eaglin? Here. Courtney?
Here.
Carlo?
Here.
Board, you have an opportunity to review the minutes. If so, unless there are any amendments, I'll take a motion to approve minutes from the meeting on January 19th.
Mayor, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for the January 19th, 2021 meeting.
I will second David's motion.
Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. No unfinished business, no adjustments. Head right into new business. We have several street closure requests. Or I'll mention to you, there's been one tabled from today, and that is Hispanic Cultural Awareness Day, so we won't be discussing that one. But let's get started with the Murray-Wright wedding. Request to close portion of Broadway Street.
This is resolution number 5-2021, a resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, regarding a street closing. Whereas there has been a request filed by Janice Murray and Zach Wright for a street closing in connection with their wedding to be held on Friday, September 17, 2021. Now therefore be it ordained, be resolved by the Board of Public Works of the City of Madison, Indiana, that the east and west lanes of Broadway Street between Main Street and 3rd Street shall be closed from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, September 17, 2021. However, if the Trinity Methodist Church located on Broadway Street has an event at that time, only the east lane will be closed. Be it further resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that said street as closed shall be under the supervision and control of Janice Murray and Zach Wright at the times noted above for the year 2021.
I make a motion we approve resolution 5.
I'll second that. Board, any discussion? Anyone from the audience want to address this particular resolution? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you. And next up are the Music in the Park 2021 dates. Is Austin here from Madison Main Street program? No? Okay. Go ahead, Joe.
This is resolution number 6-2021, a resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, regarding a street closing for the 2021 Music in the Park. Whereas there has been a request filed by Austin Sims on behalf of the Madison Main Street program for a street closing in connection with said group, in connection with the 2021 Music in the Park events to be held on Friday, June 11th, 2021, Friday, July 9th, 2021, Friday, August 13th, 2021, and Friday, September 10th, 2021. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that Central Avenue between 1st Street and Vaughn Drive shall be closed from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, June 11th, Friday, July 9th, Friday, August 13th, Friday, September 10th, all 2021. Be it further resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that said street as closed shall be under the supervision and control of the Madison Main Street program at the times noted above for the year 2021.
Austin isn't here, but I'll make a couple of statements. I presume that they're intending to reserve Bicentennial Park for Music in the Park. I think that was pretty successful transition last year, which they want to replicate, but it does not appear that it requires any additional street closure besides Central. This will also provide a great venue for golf cart parking. I believe that's what Central Avenue was used for, using in the park last year. So I'm fine with this, and presume that Madison Main Street program will be filling out the necessary paperwork to reserve Bicentennial Park facilities for those same dates, but we'll follow up with Madison Main Street to confirm that. But relative to the street closing, I'm fine with this.
Mayor, the only thing I would ask, this don't affect the residents that live on Central Avenue and their parking?
No, it doesn't. And generally, all of the residents down there have been in favor of having this block closed because they'll support a safe place for golf carts to convene. Yeah. And it also goes without saying too, we're not sure where we will be. We have several events here, and I'm grateful that it looks like there's a lot of planning going on, but we're not sure where we'll be with regards to Governor Holcomb's executive orders. So it goes without saying that any approval that we make here is subject to compliance with the Governor Holcomb's executive orders, and in some instances, and probably more likely than not, that'll also include preparing and filing with the Jefferson County Health Department a safety plan. So that's already part of the executive order. I can't imagine that will not be in place throughout the course of the balance of the year as we progress through 2021. So for the minutes, clerk, if you don't mind just adding that in, that it's a presumption that all of these events will be complying with local and state health department regulations.
Did you make a motion?
I have not made a motion. I will move that we approve resolution number 6-2021 for the street closings for the 2021 schedule for music in the park.
Mayor, I'll second your motion.
Okay. Any additional discussion? Anyone from the audience want to chime in on this topic? Not? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Moving on, we have another street closure request for Rodz Riverfront Run Car Show. Joe? And is anybody here to represent the Rodz Riverfront Run Car Show? Please come up to the podium. That's a mouthful.
This one gets me every year.
Good luck, Joe.
Resolution number 7-2021, a resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, regarding a street closing and parking lot closings for Riverfront Run Car Show. Whereas there's been a request filed by Ken Washer on behalf of Rodz for street and parking lot closings for said group in connection with the Riverfront Run Car Show to be held Friday, May 28, 2021 and Saturday, May 29, 2021. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that the following streets and parking lots shall be closed from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight on Friday, May 28, 2021. That's Vaughn Drive from the west side of West Street to the east side of Poplar Street, Central Avenue from the Chain Link Gate south to Vaughn Drive, and the city parking lot between Poplar Street and Central Avenue. Be it further resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that the following streets and parking lots shall be closed from 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday, May 29, 2021. Vaughn Drive from the west side of Jefferson Street to the east side of Mill Street, Vine Street, Elm Street, and Broadway Street from the south side of First Street to Vaughn Drive. West Street, south of the entrance to Heritage Apartment parking lot to Vaughn Drive. Poplar Street and Central Avenue from the Regatta Chain Link gates south to Vaughn Drive. Mulberry Street, south of the entrance of Chillbilly's Restaurant to Vaughn Drive, and the city parking lot between Poplar Street and Central Avenue. Be it further resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that said streets and parking lots as closed shall be under the supervision and control of Rodz at the times noted above for 2021.
We'll turn it over to Mr. Washer and Mr. Little. Anything else you want to add here? First, I want to thank you guys for all the planning you've done in this. It's been a fantastic event in past years.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. The only thing I would change, we go on Broadway Street, we actually ask for the closing to be south of First Street. That's not where we barricaded at. We actually barricaded across at the north edge of the Brown Gym. But we do have cars lining up
Okay.
there on the roadway in the morning, so that's why we ask for First Street
Yeah, makes
on
sense.
that street. Other than that, that's all I have.
My only question here, is this footprint large enough? Because the show seems to get bigger and bigger and better and better every year. Is that a fair question?
Yeah, we were scrambling to find places to park in last year. I never thought I'd be sorry seeing cars, but I think we had, what, 477 registered?
486.
486.
It's got to be one of the largest outdoor car shows in the Midwest, I would think, but
It is.
it's fantastic.
Well, last year would have been our 10th year anniversary, so hopefully this will be lifted so we can have this, and this will be our 10th year, so time goes quick.
I might add, we've already had 6 people call and pre-register at this time. And this was last month. They were pre-registering in January.
And we're not sure where we will be from an executive order perspective, but trends are that there will be capacity limitations. And once you get past a certain number of people, that is where the filing of a plan with the health department becomes important. You've probably done that before. If you haven't,
We file one every year, Mayor.
yeah. So the interesting thing is going to be, measuring the capacity in that footprint, which should give you a large number of people. I don't know how many people generally, counting the car owners and guests, how many people you would generally expect for the course of, it's a one day event, correct, on that Saturday?
Well,
But
Friday-
anyway,
Friday evening.
We can help you with that.
Little get together.
Sure, we can help you with that. And I volunteer board member Carlo to work that 4 a.m. shift on Saturday morning, the 29th.
Don't hold that breath, right?
Board, any questions for our 2 guests today?
Need my help again this year?
Yes, sir.
Need Bob's help again this
And
year?
I'll be happy to
Sir.
volunteer as well. Love it.
Be glad to have you guys. Anybody else wants to volunteer?
Thank you. Any other questions from the board? If not, I'll open it up to the floor, see if there's any comments or questions from the audience.
I make a motion, we
Okay.
approve resolution number 7 for the car show.
I'll second that. Any additional discussion from anyone? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks again for all the work you did for this. Okay.
And next, we have resolution number 8-2021, a resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana.
Joe, not to interrupt you, I think Shirley made a request to
It's
put
been
this,
tabled.
Two tables.
to table it?
Yes.
Okay, but we're still gonna read it.
Oh, is it this one?
I believe so.
It is.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, is this the one with,
I think she wanted to put it off to the next
on
one.
life choices?
Because of this.
Hispanic Festival?
Yes, I think I was told she was tabling
Oh, is
until
that
March.
number 8? So
Yeah, yeah.
Is
Oh.
life choices number 9?
Okay, sorry about that.
Yes.
Okay, I apologize. Resolution number 9-2021, a resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, regarding a street closing for Life Choices Clinic Walk of Life. Whereas there has been a request filed by Noah Brown of the Life Choices Clinic for street closings in connection with their Walk for Life to be held Saturday, May 1st, 2021. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that the following streets shall be closed from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday, May 1st, 2021. Vaughn Drive from west of the entrance to the Riverboat Inn to Vernon Street, and Vernon Street from First Street to Vaughn Drive. Be it further resolved by the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Madison, Indiana, that said streets as closed shall be under the supervision and control of Life Choices at the times noted above for the year 2021.
Good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And if there's anything else you'd like to elaborate on with regards to this event, feel free to.
Okay. Last year we did a virtual walk because of COVID, and so this year we plan to do that if the need arises, but hoping to have an in-person walk if possible. So we typically have 200 to 250 people. Yes, sir.
It'll be interesting to see how the safety plan, because this is the walk, right? So we're not congregating all, and I've walked it before, it's a great walk. We're not all congregating in one space, but
Right.
there's a lot of people, so the important thing here will just be to, stay in touch with what the executive orders are and what type of safety planning is required by our local health department as a result of that executive order.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully we'll get people out.
Yes, sir.
Out to
Absolutely.
enjoy this and support this worthy cause.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, Joe, did you say this was resolution 9?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve resolution number 9-2021 for the street closing for the Life Choices Clinic Walk for Life on Saturday, May 1st, 2021.
Second your motion.
Any additional discussion, board? Any comments or questions from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you, Noel.
Thank you very much.
Number 8, be tabled. We have a handicap parking space recommendation here. Chief, are you here to present that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning. Do have one request for a handicap parking space in front of 709 East First Street. Looks like all the requirements have been met. What I'd like to do is announce these at one meeting and then make it formal and official at the next. So let's give public notice now. I'll get this information to Mr. Jenner in his office, and he can draw up a proposal for the next meeting should there be no issues arise between now and then. That's okay with everybody?
Chief, what's the name of the person who owns this residence?
Donald Courtney, Courtney, 709 East First Street.
7709, Chief.
709.
709.
All right, now I know exactly where this is at.
Yes.
First of all, Mr. Courtney is not a relative of mine, but I do know where this address is. It's down Scott's Garden neighborhood.
Yes,
And
correct.
Mr. Courtney does need some handicap parking because of a disability that he has. Okay, thank you.
You guys believe that's fair?
Put that on the agenda, and we'll
Yeah.
deal with that next meeting.
Okay.
Chief, any updates, anything else you would like to share with the board?
No, sir, not at this time. Everything's going well. We'll continue to plug away, but as of right now, no issues.
You're doing the job that you're doing, and I know that you shared with us that there was another bomb that had been detected or explosive
Yes.
device detected here recently, and that you're dealing with that. And
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
how was the?
That's actually been resolved. The individual in who we are charging was already incarcerated from previous events in which explosive devices were located, able to link this back to him as well. And the prosecutor whom I just spoke with is going to file criminal charges officially either today or early this week against the individual who's, again, already incarcerated in the county jail. This particular one, unlike the other two, unfortunately, this particular one did explode, did blow up in a young lady's face, and she has some very severe injuries. So we hate that, and our big concern is, as I've told the media, that we don't really know if there's any others out there or not, but we certainly encourage anybody that had contact with this particular individual to come forward if they believe there's something maybe in their house or their apartment that he may have left there, to make sure not to touch it and come forward and let us know so we can safely dispose of it. Because unfortunately we found out the hard way what happens when you try to dispose of something yourself that you're not trained to handle. So just let us know. Guys worked hard on that, and I appreciate their efforts. They put numerous hours. It's probably a 16, 18-hour day for them, but was able to get resolved. So their efforts much appreciated.
Well, I think your detectives are doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work, as well as the entire department.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Okay, before we get into the claims, I'd like to invite Deputy Mayor Minnie McGee here to speak about a matter.
Good morning, Board. I wanted to add actually special approval for one item before you approve claims. Maybe you can roll it in. Last meeting we discussed the renewal of our municipal insurance package through Gardner Insurance. We made some adjustments and changes. They took that information back and created a premium notice based on that policy. So we just received that last Wednesday, but it is due tomorrow. Wednesday was past the deadline to get our claims submitted to you for this report. So wanted to bring this to you, ask if you could approve for us so that we can go ahead and cut the check and get that paid tomorrow. The total premium came in at $336,098, which is, I don't know if I wrote that number down, it is up from last year. I think it was about $40,000 more.
We were expecting about a 10% increase based upon the description that Gardner gave us at the last meeting. Okay.
That does include some additions that we've made to the policy, fencing out at the airport and things like that, so it wasn't just a premium increase, but yes.
So board, I think what Mindy is asking is that we include in these claims approval to pay the insurance claim. We have to pay it. We have to stay insured, and they already gave a presentation to the board of what the coverage would require, and I think each of you had an opportunity to review the policy as well as ask any questions. So I'd like to maybe make a motion that we amend today's claims report in order to include the claim from Gardner. If I could have a second on that, we'll appreciate that.
I'll second the motion for amendment.
Okay, now let's go to claims.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mayor, having reviewed the claims, I'll make a motion that the claims be approved as submitted with the addition of the premium payment to Gardner Insurance.
I'll second Dave's motion.
Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you. All right, Mayor's comments, not a lot to add today. Just want to let the public know that we are operating under our winter weather advisory until 7 p.m. this evening. Hopefully you received a Nextel alert from either the city or from Troy Morgan, who is our Jefferson County Emergency Management Director. And we continue to work on quite a few large capital investment projects. And I'd also like to acknowledge tomorrow night we'll have a proclamation on the City Council agenda. February is Black History Month, and so we will have a special proclamation on City Council tomorrow night in recognition of that. Other than that, not a whole lot to add today. I'll turn it over to any additional comments from the board or public comments if there's anybody here, or any other director reports if they'd like to make any today.
Mayor, I'd just like to recognize the street department for the fantastic job they've done this week with a couple of snowfalls we had. And I was listening to the scanner one night, and they were on top of things. And I was also impressed that our chief was out amongst them at the foot of Telegraph Hill, getting things organized there. So it sounded like they had a big problem getting up or down the hill there. So, but it sounded like everybody was working together, and the street department, the police department, and just like to recognize both of those for trying circumstances. Snow was falling hard, and the roads were getting bad quick. So,
Yes.
yeah.
I agree. Echo everything you just said, Board Member Carlo. Anybody else?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
All right.
Second?
All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you. Thanks, everybody.